Hi guys, David here from the Pistos team, and look, wanted to share with you, how did Pistos begin? How did it all start? What was behind it? What's the story? Well, I've got to take you back to 2019 to do that. In 2019, I was volunteering at Charles Sturt University. I was volunteering because new students were arriving. We wanted to welcome them to the university. We were giving them out bacon and egg rolls, barbecue sauce. Gotta love it, it's beautiful stuff. But as I was doing that, there was a student from the United States actually, who saw the cap I was wearing, and he said to me, "Oh, do you support that team?" And I said, "No." And then he said, "Well, why are you wearing the cap?" It got me thinking because, obviously I was bringing a message out and he was picking that message up and relaying it back to me, but it wasn't a team I was supporting. I had nothing to do with that team. I didn't even know too much about them and wasn't part of me at all. So he had a good point. Why was I wearing this cap? So we'll just pause it there now and now head into 2020. So all this is in the back of my mind. In 2020, I had a mate who was just probably going through a bit of a hard time or feeling a bit down, a tradie, and I went to his workplace to cheer him up one day. Bought him a box of chocolates, and hopefully that worked to make his day a bit brighter anyway. And as I left the workplace and I was just walking a few doors up, I saw on the left-hand side, I saw this amazing artwork on the wall. And I just thought, wow, that's cool. I need to go check that out. So being inquisitive, I went in and I spoke with the owner. Her name is Erin, and we had a good conversation about what they did. It's a screen printing place, and they had some really cool stuff. And so I thought, wow, this is a good place for me to be able to get a message that I'd love to get out. And for me, that was about who Jesus really is. And I just feel at times that many people actually have this understanding and perception of Jesus, but it isn't actually who he is. So I asked her the question. I just said, hey, who do you think Jesus is, or what does the church represent for you, or what word would you use? And straight away she said judgment. And so true is that I think many people have picked up on the word judgment from the church. And I was able to say, hey, well, Jesus actually is this, he brought this extravagant love to the world, and that's what Jesus is about. And so we got talking about that, about bringing the message of Jesus and who he really is. And for me, Jesus is full of life. He's the life of the party, as it were. And there's different images we reflected on and brought up, but wasn't hitting home until actually we discussed this one. And you can see there the brick wall, and the judgment is breaking down as Jesus is jumping off that brick wall with love on the soles of his shoes, and about to slam the basketball. So there's a message that's in that incredible artwork that was done. And so that's our prime piece that we started with, is the love over judgment T. So, but she talked about, well, what about a name? And I said, I think I got the perfect name. It's Pistos. And she looked at me, well, what does that mean? I said, well, Pistos means faithful. And I think it's really important to carry that message of faithfulness because it's who I am. And I guess that's the brand Pistos. Many brands, for example, you can talk about the Nike brand, means victory. It's a goddess of victory. Other brands, they put your or their meaning onto you. Whereas I'm believing with Pistos, Pistos is actually who you are, and it's the message that's authentic to you, and you're putting that out to the world where you are, wherever that may be. So hey, love you guys to come on board and be part of the Pistos family.